Hello, my name is Jessica. I work in Temple Terrace or Tampa, Florida. Same thing pretty much. And I'm going to talk to you about something that I think is really important for in the salon. How to style smarter and not harder when it comes to extra body hair. I grew up in a small town, and if you live in a small town in the South, you find that everybody wants extra body hair. And none of the girls in high school really knew how to get it, other than taking that comb in the bathroom and teasing their hair, and then they'd have all these knots and this damage, and it was not good, right? How many of you have seen those girls with the combs and they're teasing like crazy, and you're just like, oh my gosh, you're breaking your hair, right? You've all seen it?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to talk about today is how to achieve that extra body look that you get from that full teased out look without the teasing. So it's a one-step process. I know when I'm in the salon, half of my clients are fine hair and they all want it to look like they're a Victoria's Secret model. You all have that, right? You all have that girl that comes in and she's got like, what, 12 hairs on her head, and she's like, I don't want to look like Victoria's Secret. I want to look like I'm walking down a runway. You know it. You've seen it before. They all come in, they want big, sexy hair. So what I find when I'm styling that hair, if I don't have a quick, easy way to get it done, I'm going to get behind schedule. And as a hairdresser, we're always behind schedule, right? You're constantly trying to catch up with yourself because your next one is waiting out there, and your next one after that just pulled up in the parking lot. So you're constantly trying to catch up with yourself, and you want to style smarter, not harder. So what I did is I took her through the Extra Body journey. The Extra Body journey starts in the wash house. I use our Extra Body Daily Shampoo and our Extra Body Daily Rinse. These are fabulous products, and one of my favorite things about them is it's color safe. 90% of my clients have color. They're not going to use anything that's not safe for their color, that isn't going to help protect it, isn't going to help protect it from the sun. And the one thing that both of these products have is they have panthenol. Who knows what panthenol actually is? Thank you. Most hairdressers have no idea what it is, and you're preaching to your clients, it has panthenol in it, it has panthenol in it. It's so great, and your client is looking at you like, what the heck is this panthenol that she's putting in my hair? You have no idea. Panthenol is a B5 vitamin, which is healthy for the hair. What it does is it coats around the hair, makes it thicker, but it's also going into the hair and healing, repairing damage. I bet you didn't know that, right? So every time you use your Extra Body products, you're putting health back into the hair. The Extra Body Daily Rinse is putting health back into the hair, and it's giving you heat protection from your blow dryer. Bet you didn't know that either, right? It's pretty cool. Who doesn't want to kill two birds with one stone and not have to spray heat protectant on when they do a blow dry? Next, we go back to my stylist station, and we're going to educate your client with knowledge. You're going to tell them everything you're doing and why you're doing it. Otherwise, they're just looking at you like a deer in headlights and thinking, oh, I can't do this at home. She can only do it to me. But if you educate them on how to do it, they can go home and recreate the style, and they will come back to you repeatedly. I take my Extra Body Daily Boost, and I spray it all along the roots of her hair. The reason you're only spraying at the roots is because it's not going to do anything to the ends of her hair. It's designed to plump up the roots, give you that oomph that everybody wants. It's nice because it has a precision sprayer. It only sprays directly in front of where the sprayer is pointed. It's not going to spray all over the head. You're not going to have a mess. You're not going to spray yourself in the eye. It's a nice, clean application. And my clients love that. They love that they can go home, and if they just want to spray it in the crown of their head, that's what they can do. It's not getting it all over the hair and making it sticky. The other great thing about Extra Body from Paul Mitchell is it's not that line that, how many of you used products that you put it in the hair and you get this sticky residue and you can't even get your brush through it? You've used them before. Most Extra Body products are like that. But because it's a panthenol-based line, you're not going to have that fighting to get your brush through the hair. It's going to be a nice, soft, clean application and clean blow-drying style. Next, I'm going to use my Extra Body Sculpting Foam. The Extra Body Sculpting Foam is going to give me flexible hold. So flexible hold means that when you pull that round brush through the hair, you're going to get that nice pull, and you're going to feel it, that you're getting that nice C shape in it, but you're not going to be ripping the hair off their head, and you're not going to be getting tangled up and stuck. The other nice thing about Extra Body Sculpting Foam is that it's a conditioning-based product. Conditioning-based means it's hydrating the hair, leaving it shiny and healthy, but it's still filling it with panthenol, leaving it plump and full. To achieve this blowout, I use my Express Ion Turbo Dry. This is the only blow dryer I will ever use again. I love it. My clients love it. I use it at home. 90% of the time you have clients coming to you and they're like, why can't you be in my bathroom? Why can't you be in my bathroom? The difference between me doing your hair and you doing hair is $20 blow dryer, $180 blow dryer. invest in the tools, and I stress this to all my clients, when you invest in the tools for at home, your hair will look like it does when you're at the salon. It's a huge deal. It makes a big difference. I can be in your bathroom if you're using the tools that I'm using. If you're not, it's going to look like you've got that cheap blow dryer blowout. The difference between our blow dryer and the other blow dryers is that we have the Express Ion Complex. The Express Ion Complex dries the hair from the inside out using infrared heat and volcanic minerals. The difference in that is that instead of blasting the cuticle dry and damaging it, it's drying it from the inside out, which is pushing the water to the outside of the hair, hydrating it, sealing it, leaving it beautiful and fresh and fabulous. And who doesn't want that at home? Right? Right. Thank you. So I'm taking my Express Ion Turbo Dry, and then I'm also taking my Express Ion Brow Brush. I like to use the large on this length of hair. There's 4 different sizes. It ranges from small to extra large. You can play with whatever size you feel comfortable with. And that's great because some of your clients don't feel comfortable with that big extra large brush in the bathroom. So you can send them home with the proper size for their hand. So what I did is I took horizontal sections around her face, and I over-directed the hair up. We went straight up, straight up, straight up. Why was I over-directing the hair up?
Get volume.
You have to stress that to your clients. If they're taking the round brush and going out like this, they're not getting volume. So you're going to over-direct up and up. And then at the very end, I wrapped it and I clipped it. And I let it sit. It cooled down. And I broke the blow dryer. It's going to sit. It's going to cool down. And it's going to leave them with this beautiful bounce of volume. I did a full blow dry that way. At the very end, I pulled it all out. I took my Extra Body Firm Finishing Spray, which is your finishing spray for any climate. It's your everyday wear hairspray, works for humidity resistance, and it also has UV protection from the sun. So it's a great selling point for your clients who have colored hair, protecting that color, saving it from the sun. And in Florida, we have humidity and sun. So it's a great Florida product. It's going to give you a firm finish, and it's also going to enhance that extra body look. And all I did was I took it and I sprayed and I just kind of pulled out the pieciness that I wanted, and then I left it. I didn't play with it anymore. I didn't touch it. You just let it be, and it's beautiful. So, taking your client through the extra body journey, from wash house to style to finish, and going over your Pro Tools is the key to making more money in the salon. My clients, we can't keep this on the shelf. We have a waiting list for when Lisa comes in, our rep, because she has to fill us with more and more and more. We order like 12 bottles at a time, and we see her every 2 weeks. That's a lot, right? We have to call our clients and tell them, come back in, we've got your products, we've got your products. Who doesn't want that? We all do. So, starting from the wash house to the end of your journey is the key to making more money in the salon. Any questions? No, you were so informative. So, from start to finish, we learned all about Panthenol today. We learned about the thermal protection that you get from the Extra Body Daily Treatment, which is a huge selling point to clients. We learned about the conditioning base and sculpting foam. We learned about how to teach your client to blow dry their hair. It's the biggest key point I can stress, is styling with knowledge. When you style smarter and not harder, you're going to boost your paycheck, and you're going to boost your client's happiness. Thank you.